And the coronation is raising some questions about cost, relevancy, and modernization of the monarchy, and if people will take the new king seriously. So let's take that to our group chat with ABC's Lama Hassan, Sirius XM radio host, ABC News contributor Mike Muse, and ABC News royal contributor Imogen Lloyd-Webber. Thank you all for being here. Lama, what's it like there as the coronation gets closer? Are people excited about this, or are they doing the calm, carry-on British thing?
Oh, I love it, Diane. Yeah, keeping calm and carrying on. Well, what I can tell you is the countdown to the coronation is definitely on. We are now just T-minus 2 days until the big day. And I think people are getting into the coronation spirit. You know, I've seen houses that have been decked out with bunting. The Union flag is flying. Store windows have all sorts of royal paraphernalia. And, of course, the royal superfans, the hardcore fans have already started camping out along the Mall. I think people are getting excited. They're probably excited about celebrating a 3-day weekend and the fact that, you know, the pubs are going to be open late. Yeah, I think people are getting excited. I think it feels like we are on the cusp of something big, that we are about to witness history. But there was a recent poll that said only 52% of people, well, actually 52% of people were not interested in the coronation. But at the same time, there were 58% who said, yeah, we do like the monarchy. We like having the monarchy. You know, we know that Queen Elizabeth II, the late Queen, well, she was very popular. So I think it's an interesting time for the monarchy and to see what happens to the monarchy now with King Charles. Diane.
It is. Imogen, the monarchy has been struggling to maintain relevance. So how important is this weekend for that effort?
I think, Diane, it's enabling discussions. I think that phrase is going to keep coming up. The British royal family is the only royal family in Europe that still holds coronations. It's likely to be the last one of this scale. Look, yes, this weekend's event saw cost in the region of $125 million, but the monarchy also contributes around $2.3 billion per year to the UK economy. The annual cost per head to the UK taxpayer is less than 2 cents a day. So putting that all in perspective, Princess Anne gave a very interesting interview recently where she talks about how the monarchy provides, with the Constitution, a degree of long-term stability that's hard to come about any other way. Fundamentally, do Brits really want a political head of state? They're not always a unifying figure. We know that here in America. And on the other hand, the 14 other nations where King Charles III is head of state, I think that's a different question. And we will see, I think, certainly Australia, New Zealand and so forth become republics.
Mike, how will we look back on this coronation, and why do Americans care?
Yeah, I think this coronation is going to be a pivotal moment in history for the United Kingdom. I think this one is a transitional moment between Queen Elizabeth and Prince William. King Charles has a big responsibility to continue the work of Queen Elizabeth while trying to pivot the monarchy into current and contemporary times, while keeping it intact for one day Prince William to come take that place. I think a lot of Americans are really interested to see, what does Prince William do with this? Prince William is a younger guy. He's coming of the age in digital information, so he's more aware of culture, more aware of diversity and the importance that role plays in the world. And it's going to be really up to him to really carry on the monarchy and to really reimagine it so that it could have the life after. I think Americans care because we don't have a monarchy system. And I think we're just amazed that it's still in existence today. So I think it's more of a fascination, like, wow, you guys are still doing this. And I think that's what it comes from. But really, Diana, it comes from people like my mother who loved Princess Diana. And I think that really struck a chord with Americans. And my mom's generation is really looking at what Princess Diana's children are going to do to really carry on her legacy. I think that's kind of what's happening at its core from the American point of view.
Now, Lama, the last British coronation was in 1953. For most of the world, this will be their first time seeing this. So what can we expect?
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, Diane, because for the first time in 70 years, we are going to be witnessing history. And get this, back in 1953, during the Queen's coronation, some 27 million people tuned in, huddled around their black and white TVs to watch, for the first time, I hasten to add, the coronation of a monarch. And we will be witnessing that. Now, can you imagine how many people are going to be tuning in? 27 million people tuned in then. I can only imagine the numbers this time. As for what to expect on the day, well, I think expect a lot of pomp and pageantry that the Brits do so well. You know, we were working on a world news piece on Tuesday night. We were outside Buckingham Palace quite late. And I can tell you that it just so happens that the Special Armed Forces, they were carrying out a rehearsal, and it looks spectacular from where we are standing. So expect a lot of pomp and pageantry, but also this is a deeply religious and traditional ceremony, so expect a lot of that as well, Diane.
All right, Mike Muse, Imogen Lloyd-Webber, Lama Hassan, thank you all.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.